Okay. Well, first of all, I'm Pedro. Is it okay if I call you
Yes,
Ellie?
of
Okay.
course.
Okay, good, great. I've tried to organize this interview into three parts. The first part is some kind of icebreaker.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you two options, and you're going to choose one. It's called this or that,
yeah.
and it's to break the ice. In the second part of the interview, I'm going to ask you more open questions so that we can get to know you and your career a little bit more. And the third part is like a ping pong. I shoot a quick question and you shoot back a quick answer. Is that okay
Yeah,
to you? Does it make
yeah, sure.
sounds good?
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay, let's try this. Um, I've read during my homework that you started your career acting, actually. So, do you prefer acting or singing?
Singing.
Singing.
Yeah.
Okay. N- Yeah, go on.
No, it's just to me it's the same. But
I can understand that because actually doing opera is acting and singing at the same
yes,
time. You
so
can
I like
perform
it all.
a role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Violetta from La Traviata or Rosina from Il Barbiere di Siviglia?
Oh, Traviata.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
one of
you
my favorite.
prefer, do you prefer more tragic characters?
Oh, it's different. At the beginning of my career, I did almost only funny stuff,
Okay.
funny characters. But now I would like to die more on stage. So I
Okay.
really, I really like Violetta in La Traviata is one of my favorite roles and also one of my best ones. Um, and of course, Madama Butterfly is another favorite.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, another tragic character.
Yes,
Now, you've also done the Magic Flute. So Mozart or Verdi?
Verdi.
Verdi. Okay. Um, I think you've already answered this one. I had a question, tragic characters or comedy ones. I think you nowadays prefer tragic characters, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Um, Opera theaters or festivals?
Oh, opera
Uh,
theaters.
all right. Melody or lyrics?
Melody.
Uh-huh. Now, MGP or Eurovision? We're getting more specific.
MGP or Eurovision? Is there a difference?
Yes, it is. It's a matter of size. It's a
Oh,
matter of dimension.
uh-huh. Of course, then it's clearly Eurovision.
Okay, all right. You dream big. If you have the
Yes,
dream, you do it big.
yes, I'm not very good at doing small stuff.
Okay, yeah. Other singers on MGP, are they colleagues or rivals?
Colleagues.
Okay, yeah. So you do keep a good relationship with the other participants.
Yes, because if you can't win or if you can't, be best or get the best results without stepping on someone else, then you are not the best anyway.
I totally agree. Yeah, yeah. You get your own success on your own stakes, on your own, not on behalf of anyone
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
Hot hot weather or cold weather?
Hot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree on that. Winter is terrible, isn't it?
I mean, you don't know what winter is, Pedro.
I know, I don't. Not compared to you, to your standards, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm
No.
sitting here now. I have been built fireplaces, three parts in the house, and it's minus 22 outside.
Minus 22, that's unthinkable. I think in here it's like between 16 and 18.
Yeah.
Positive,
Yeah, I know.
positive.
And to you, that's winter? Come on.
Now, big cities or countryside?
Oh, and I can't take both?
You can take whatever you want. It's your interview. You do whatever you
I
you
need,
want.
I need
You need
both. I need
both. It
both.
depends on your moods.
Yeah, I live on the countryside,
Okay,
but I like to travel to cities, and of course, in my profession, you always come to the big
of
cities.
course. Yeah, I can understand that, of course. Now, this was the short part, the icebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you feel comfortable.
Yes, of course.
So we can proceed to the deeper stuff. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, first question: when did you find out you wanted to have a musical career? Is it a childhood thing? Did you find out it? Did you find it out later in life? When did it happen?
From early childhood.
Early childhood.
Yes.
Was there a click, an epiphany, something?
I always sang, and I was dancing from the age of 4 or 5.
Okay.
So music has always been a big part of my life, but my family is also very sporty family.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was more like we were skiing and I played handball, and I also played in a band, brass band from the age of 10.
wow,
But
interesting.
I always knew that I really wanted to go on stage. So I think maybe with singing, it was around 10.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty early. Yeah.
Uh,
Other than music, do you see yourself doing any other thing professionally?
Being in charge of musicians.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
like being the
yeah,
like being the artistic director of the Opera Fest?
yes, because I have, yeah, my own opera festival called Opera Fest, um, which am the, what's it called, founder, the
So
behind.
it's a musical director.
Yes, so I can see myself doing that as well.
Okay.
Mm.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
About my festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically an attempt to make opera available and easy to understand for the new audience,
Mm-hmm.
and also to give people that are very fond of opera, the highlights.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I believe in, if you're going to catch someone within opera that have never been interested in opera before, you have to show the best quality on stage,
Yeah.
but it should be easy to get there. So basically, what we've done is we've created this opera festival called Opera Fest Reykjavik. Reykjavik is actually where I live,
Okay.
and we built the stage in water in the fjord, next, well, down here, and then we have the audience in an amphitheater on that we also built every day, because this is basically where we bathe during summer. This is a bathing site, so
Okay.
we have to build everything from scratch every year, and we have room for like 1,200
Wow.
people each night, and we have also one show night, which is Friday, which is more like a mix of genres, but of course also I sneak in a bit of opera to sneak symphonize people into the operatic world. And then on Saturday we have a huge opera gala with full orchestra and several opera soloists. So it's to show basically how great opera is, and I want to show the great part of it, the fest of it, the party
Okay.
of the. That's why we call it Opera Fest and not Opera Festival.
Yeah, all
It's
right.
to
Okay.
it's to
Sure.
yeah, it's to show what we want. I want to show people the glorious stuff from opera.
Okay. Well, Marcia and I think we share the same opinion. We both want to watch it. We both want to see it. We're very
Right?
curious about it.
Yes,
It would be wonderful to be there and watch it.
you must come.
Everything you have described sounds amazing. From the scenery to the program, everything sounds amazing.
I'm so proud of the
I
festival.
can
You should come.
imagine.
And I
And I
also,
think that the
I had,
critic was very welcoming.
yeah, and I really had this dream of bringing a Portuguese singer to the festival,
Oh, okay,
Marisa.
great. Oh, Marisa. Well, even though she's not, oh, yeah, Marisa, she's great.
Yes, she's
She's
fabulous.
one of the biggest here.
I
Yeah.
love and I love Fado, and I've always said uh, since I first heard Fado, um, and also my husband, he says, you know, if you weren't an opera singer, you could actually be a Fado singer because it's so you, in a way, the music.
Well, who knows? Maybe you can give it a try.
Yeah,
Make an experiment.
it's really cool.
It's
I mean,
very, both are very emotional.
yeah,
Both genres are very emotional.
yes.
Yeah.
And I've been following Marisa since, well, since I don't know when, the 90s. Um, and I actually met her. She was on tour and I was on tour. And I just walked up to her and I said, "Excuse me, you look very much like Marisa." And she says, "Do I?" And I said, "Are you?" And she said, "Yes, I am." So we met, and yeah, she's
That's
great.
a great
I
story.
really want to bring her here. It would be great to do something together on stage. That's my dream.
Keep trying.
I am. I'm gonna.
Okay. Now moving on.
Mm.
Um, who are your musical inspirations?
Ooh, there are many. Um, I am a strange plant in the world of music. I have to admit, because I started out with folk music and then pop music, a little bit of jazz and rock, and then I kind of grew into the operatic scene eventually. So my what's it called? My early musical soul was built through Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Michael Jackson,
The
Prince.
best.
I mean, they're the
Yeah.
best. And then, yeah. So I usually say that I learned actually how to sing by Whitney Houston. I learned how to act on stage by Celine Dion, and also, of course, different actors. And yeah, so I always go back to, I mean, what I listen a lot to is funk music.
Okay.
Lenny Kravitz is like one of my favorites. And then I have other, you know, goals in the operatic world and so on.
Okay.
So it's I get inspired by lots of singers, and I really don't care what kind of technique people are singing. If they are, you know, I don't mind even if they sing, you know, out of pitch, out of tune. I, as
I've
long
heard,
as they give me something.
someone told me that the best artists are the ones that are not perfect because they turn their flaws, their mistakes, into characteristics of their singing and of their performance. They turn their mistakes, their faults, into emotions and stuff like that.
Absolutely. I think so too.
Sometimes artists can be very perfect in terms of
Yeah,
technique, but then they are shallow and they do not convey any kind of emotion or any feelings or anything else because they are focused on technique.
yeah. And to me, that's the mortal sin.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I would like it to be perfect, but if it's not, it's not. So
Well, you can always say, I'm not perfect, but I am this close.
yeah, I usually say, you know, we are not so many people that are perfect.
Now,
Yeah,
let's get more specific. Why
yeah.
did you decide to participate in MGP?
I've had this dream since, of course, I was a child. Eurovision was the one television show that included new music, new artists, and was basically, you know, the biggest show in Norway when I was growing up. And
Yeah,
of course, it still is, but now we have Idol and Stjernekamp, Starfight, and you know, different things. But that was the biggest, and it also, like opera, it combines music, acting, and the vocal quality.
absolutely. Yes, yes. Um, Tell me more about the creative process behind Touch of Venus. What came first, the lyrics, the melody?
Mm.
What happened? How did it happen?
I was put together by Steve Carlson. Uh, I was put together with Ronny Graff Jansen, who is the producer and the composer with me on this. And he built, after we had talked a lot about where we wanted to go, I got sick. I got a cold, so I couldn't meet him. So he said, "Okay, that's fine. I will just sit here and work today, and then I will send you the music that I'm thinking can be, you know, the foundation of your song, and then you can see how far you get with melody, with
Mhm.
lyrics, and we'll see what happens." And I was like, "Oh, great, super," you know. And he did, and then he sent it to me like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I immediately thought, yes, this is it. I can
Okay.
I can work on this. So during that evening and the following day, I wrote the melody and the lyrics to go on top of that. So I started with a little bit with the melody because I kind of felt the melody, and then I started from the beginning on the verse, and then it finally hit me what it should be called.
All right.
And then I went from there.
So I assume the song was created on purpose to be on MGP.
Yes,
Yeah.
it it's really created for that purpose, and at the same time, I feel now that this is such a song. This song is so me, both musically and vocally, and the fact that I wrote it, I feel like I have a ton of those songs inside of me, so I could just continue writing the same type of songs or whatever together with Ronny. So it was a match in heaven, and we
Okay. The
got,
floodgates have been open.
yes, and it was great.
For our viewers who haven't had the opportunity to listen to your song, shame on them. What is it about? Can you summarize it?
I have, during my life, like everyone else, experienced that people want to step on you, people want to keep you down, hold you down. They always want to tell you what to do, and you have to be strong to work through it. Um, if you're different, you have trouble with other people. I mean, we get so emotional, and we get how should I say this? We get oh,
Yep.
vulnerable, very
Okay.
vulnerable. And I have noticed through my life, both musically and personally, that when I'm on my weakest and my most vulnerable point, then I have this strength, and it comes from within, and it wants me to tell everyone to go beep themselves.
That's why you sing "I'm so vulnerable and I like it."
Yes, exactly. Because it's about when people, you know, try to burn you down, and you like everything is gone, you have to start all over again. And that's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
It's a challenge, and I
Yeah.
like challenges. And and also the touch of Venus comes from Venus, the goddess of
Yes.
love. So you need to give yourself that love, because nobody else can give that love to you. You have to find your strength and your inner love, and just be nice to yourself.
Yeah, hallelujah.
We're so cruel.
Thank you. Now, why did you opt for singing in English instead of Norwegian? That's a curiosity of mine.
I don't know. I think I don't know. It just felt easier for me at that time, and also because I feel that the English language comes through easier in Eurovision.
Okay. Yeah, it's more universal, right?
Yes, it's more universal.
Yeah.
So I was
Okay.
thinking ahead.
What are your expectations about your participation on MGP? What do you expect to achieve?
I mean, I want to go on to Eurovision.
Okay, yeah. So you're not the type of person who says, "Oh, I just want to have fun. I just want to participate, and we'll see."
No, I never just participate.
Okay. Yeah, you have to be ambitious. You have to.
Yeah, I mean, I also said that actually to MGP when they asked me. I said, you have to realize I'm not in this to participate. I'm in this to be the Norwegian representative in Eurovision.
I'm
So
going to keep my fingers crossed for you.
thank you so much. I
No.
need it because I feel a little bit like an underdog in this company,
Well,
you
if
know.
this is personal opinion, but according to my personal opinion, you are guaranteed in the finals.
Thank you so much.
Okay. According to my personal opinion, I'm not talking for everybody, of course,
I know.
but according to me, I think your song is really different from the rest of the songs. At least in the second heat, it's very different. It's very unique, and it brings to my mind cool things like I don't know if anyone has ever told you that it sounds like it comes out of a James Bond's movie. It's sexy, it's dangerous, it's mysterious. That's what comes to my mind when I listen to your song.
That's beautiful. Thank
You're
you. It was just what I
welcome.
wanted.
I mean it.
It's just the words that I want to hear,
Oh,
you know. Exactly.
okay. I'm glad I'm telling them to you. Okay. Now let's move on from MGP and focus a little bit more on Eurovision. Okay, the big thing. Um, I would like to know who is your favorite Norwegian representative at Eurovision,
Like forever
like
or
ever.
forever. Oh, you know what comes to mind? Uh, of course, Bobby Sox in 1985
Hmm.
was. I cannot come past that because I just remember it so well, and also because the two ladies have now become my friends,
Oh,
and I'm very proud of them and proud of what they achieved. I have one song that I really like, and it's called Alle mine tankar, which was in Norwegian by
okay.
Silje Vige.
One of the ladies from Bobby Sox, correct me if I'm wrong, is Elisabeth Andreasen. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. She's my favorite ever. The song duet with Jan,
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and the other song that she participated with, Eviget,
Yeah.
are among my favorites.
Mm.
She has a beautiful, flawless voice.
She does.
Very angelic.
Yeah.
Very angelic. Now, if you could,
Yeah.
which Eurovision winner would you choose to do a collab with?
Ooh. I guess they have to be alive. So
No, you can
no,
resurrect any.
but okay, Måneskin.
Oh, okay.
That would be super.
I wouldn't expect that.
No, and also
No.
of course the Portuguese winner, what's his
Salvador
name?
Sobral.
Yes, Salvador Sobral.
Okay. All right. Um, are there any details about the staging on MGP that you can share with us, or is it just a big secret and you cannot spill any information?
I don't know. They didn't tell me what I should say and not, but
Um,
maybe it's a secret.
about
I'm
the outfit, the dominant colors on stage, if you're going to be alone, if there's going to be someone with you, is there anything that you can tell us? We're just very curious.
This song is about finding your inner strength. So I'm going to be all alone
All alone.
on stage. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Dark stage, light stage.
It's going to be a lot of light.
Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, that's enough for us to dream about it until next Saturday.
Great.
Now, last part of the interview. I hope I'm not taking too much of your time. You have to choose one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, an opera.
Madame Butterfly.
Okay, an aria from that opera or a different one.
Depuis le jour.
Okay, what's that from?
It's from Louise by Charpentier, the French
Okay,
composer.
that's not a very popular opera, is it? Because I don't recognize it.
No.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were going to answer Sempre Libera because of your album, but
Yeah.
well, not.
It could also be that one, but Depuis le jour is on that album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
An artist.
Like a complete artist, or yeah, or
Yeah.
just uh, um, Tina Turner.
Okay. A movie.
um, Kill Bill.
Oh, which one? One, two, three? All of them?
All of them.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
I love them.
A book.
A book. It has to be the Norwegian. I don't remember its name. I don't remember.
Is
Sorry.
it a classic or contemporary?
No, it's contemporary.
Uh, uh,
The Folk Tower.
okay. I don't know. Is Anne Holt Norwegian?
Yes, she is. She's great.
I love her. I love her.
She's great.
She's great. Yeah, she's great. An album.
Oh, that's easy. K.D. Lang, Ingénue.
Oh, oh, great. And a country.
Huh. Hmm. Norway?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, these are all the questions I have for you. I absolutely loved chatting to you. It felt like a little chat more than an interview.
Yeah.
And
Like,
before we say goodbye, I wanted to ask you if you have any message to give to your fans, to your followers, to the people who enjoy you and your music. Is there anything you would like to tell them?
I would just like to tell you that I'm really looking forward to this MGP. Uh, and I'm going to tell you also that making this song has been a kind of breach through. So I'm going to continue writing songs together with Ronnie and together with other composers so that I can now complete my circle from starting from pop music and then maybe end up again in pop music, but also include the other musical opportunities that has been dealt to me. So I'm gonna keep on going and be nice to one another and be nice to yourself because
Oh,
you're worth.
that's a beautiful message. Ellie, thank you so much. It really means a lot to us that you accepted our invitation. And I feel like it's a privilege to speak to you. And once again, thank you so much for being here with me and with us in general. And I wish you all the best for next Saturday. I will be watching the heat live, and I'm sure I'll be sending you a message sometime saying congratulations because you went through to the final.
Thank you so much, Pedro, and thank you for talking to me.
Thank you. Okay, see you next time.
Yes.
And thank you. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.